Hi there, and welcome back for game number two, match two, our part-time. We won 2-0 last game, but we had the top deck in the first game, and then in the second game, I think he just kind of ran up. Fairly good Heliod's play, I believe. So, and we had our Farika spawn out there threatening to go to the graveyard and come back and eat people. All right, we will keep. So we got that into that, hopefully. So she can do some damage early on. It was nice when she had the what you calls it on her. Sentinel Eye. Turning her into a 3/3 double striker is a lot more appealing. Alright. Careless Celibate can definitely do some work. Killing most anything we have on the board. Red White's an interesting combo. Alright. He already wants to do some mean stuff to me. I guess I would. I'm assuming he's got an Omen. He's just going to swing for 6. I think we're fine with the Freaka spawn as soon as possible. I guess if I had an Omen, I would be playing that out right away. Maybe he's thinking about what he wants to do here. If he sends I think I block. I'm not sure. Not sure what I'd first, the spawn or the Marauder. Very interesting what he's saying. Oh. Okay. And if that's his only one, he might have had a really interesting decision there. So, and the nice thing is we can bring that back for a block eventually. So, let's. If he gets through for 6 on that, I don't mind this going to the graveyard, right? That's where that's supposed to play. So. So the 4 damage doesn't take it out of the range of the IR. Okay, okay. So what do I do here? That's an enchantment and that's an enchantment. I think we just hold back and we're going to actually do some wicked trades and kind of clear the board and then go forward and hopefully Marauder and Merchant. So okay. See if he thought that And, alright. Oh, I blocked completely wrong. Oh, son of a gun. I always thought that it meant the Oracle would be exiled, so I had a very, very bad play. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's see what comes of this. Hmm. Wow, I messed up. A lot of juicy stuff coming out there. Sitting all right here. A board wipe could definitely come through. Like I said, we really... Oh, we got away with one. We escaped with one on that. Um, you live and learn, though. That's how that kind of goes about. So, Triumphant Surge, there was at least one target. I wonder if he's running red, if he's running some of those bigger guys, and I wonder if that means that there's more targets. I'm tempted to take out the Temple Thief to put in another Triumphant Surge with the thought that he is running. If he's got the Mana Core in there, they've got a couple Minotaurs that run at least 4 power. There's a big old giant, so I think that there's potentially going to be a lot of targets. I made a bonehead terrible play that could have cost us. Had I switched my trades up a little bit better, I would have been sitting nice. But all right, Heliod's was by far an MVP in that game. This is interesting. Keep it. Get into our 4th land for our Farika spawn. We can kind of hold that off a little bit if we get into double white. He surprisingly has a decent amount of targets with us because he's running that red-white. So looks like he's actually really enchantment heavy. So he's going to get out to us pretty quick. So him being on the play, I think it's going to be a big advantage. He's going to get swing for 2. Nice thing is that's 1 target for our Heliod's. So Heliod's might really turn into some mass removal. Thankfully, Daxus comes through in the ability to having defense. So. Alright. Salabent again. We have to take care of something. Is the Salabent the... Is that the one? Because I'm looking at other stuff that we can deal with, and I think that's our target for now. Alright. See if we can weather the storm a little bit. Is he stuck on 3 lands by chance? He is, so this gives us a little bit of an opening potentially. So even if he Banishing Lights that, that'll give us a couple nice targets for Heliod's. Alright. We have our own. So we could get in for 3 lands here, get our merchant out right away, or we could I want to tap that guy out and bring merchant out. I mean, the nice thing is we have another merchant, so I think this kind of makes sense for now. 'Cause even if he decided to banishing like that, that's going to give us 3 nice targets. So at this point, we need to make sure that we're Farika spawning, and we want to be doing it on our turn. So we're possibly at 4 targets for enchantments. So if he were to play 2 enchantments, that would bomb. It would be a bomb Heliod play, and it would put us in a real nice position. Instead, it's got a. And I think with the Maze Warden, we just want to Heliod's that. I think so. We can't Triumphant Surge it. Alright, we want to stay over this guy because we want to remember to take the token off on him. Alright, there's another target. So that puts us at what? 3? 1, 2, 3 enchantment targets. Okay. Or do we just want to say screw it? No, we don't. Oh, shoot. What do we want to do here? Emissary Oracle. It's all. We learned our lesson last time on that guy. Um, do we really want to flicker when that's what's at play? I don't know if we're going to be able to really start bringing the noise. Um, Still going to only leave us with 3 targets, but as of right now, there's only 3 targets we need to worry about anyways. I almost like the flicker on the Heliod's back onto his Warden, putting that out for 4 more plays, because we don't necessarily have uh, we don't have a great target on his Warden. We kind of need to wait for him to pump that up, but that's Oracle too. His Oracle, we could let that come through and hope he pumps it up to 4. Yeah, he wants to kill that. Huh. Oh, we're so close to just kind of like stabilizing on that. But I think this is where we potentially start to get a little bit aggressive as well. Let's uh let's do this. 3 targets. One, two, three. Okay. Right, I think we can deal with that. So, I guess if we send the spawn, we can't send the spawn on him. So, I think we break this in. Dump. And that's going to allow our spawn to potentially start coming out. But with those little guys, that kind of sucks. And I don't know why he got 2, because I did that once and I only got 1. So, and I got 1, 2, 3, 4. So if I flicker Merchant, he's good for 4. So that will bring us to 18 to 15. And I just feel like we have a lot of decent targets here. Yes, we want to trade Warden for Spawn. Sentinel Eyes. Sentinel Eyes, Sentinel Eyes. What do we want to do? Bring you up to a 3-5? We want to bring that up to a 3-5. Force him to turn that into a 4-5. Which means what? Even though we want that to die. Um, 3, 4, 5. Sure. Oh, we really need to Oracle. I would trade the Hierophant for the Oracle in a heartbeat. So, so what am I kind of waiting on? I guess I'm waiting on my Black Devotion to get bigger. All right. Oh, I think he's gonna play something to get his Trickster up there a little bit. But again, at this point, we are just not worried at all about our spawn. We can bring our spawn back, well, once. But once we ditch those cards, we can kind of assume we can bring our spawn back twice. Flicker of Fate is going to protect him. There we go. We've got an Evangelical. It lowers our options a little bit, but it's going to help with the Envoy. So he does decide to come in or try to attack and sacrifice the spawn. Otherwise, we just kind of keep waiting and see what kind of work our Greys can do. Really curious what he's sitting back with. This kind of slows us down. I mean, sitting on 6 is our sweet spot. But we've got a couple Minotaurs we wouldn't mind getting out there. We don't have Underworld Dreams in right now. Obviously our one Brandishing Light. That's fine. Like I said, we are completely going to trade the Hierophant for that. We will let him bring that for sure. I'm even to the point where I would maybe Triumphant Surge that. If he's going to spend mana. Oh, wow. Interesting. So we think he's got a Flicker of Fate, so that would be a little bit of a waste of the Surge, but I mean, there's no reason to not right now. Let's see if he's going to Flicker him. Which is fine, he had to use a Flicker on something, so rather have him use it right there. Protect the guy to turn it back down to a 2-2. Oh, he... Gotcha. Hmm. So if I flicker this out, does that mean the banishing light just kind of sits there? Well, he knows I have no more tricks, but he doesn't necessarily know I have another Green Merchant. So, I mean, I guess this game's just going to kind of sit there. He's sitting at 20 cards. I'm sitting at 16. Ugh. I need a way to get rid of his Incendiary Oracle. Because if that happens, I can start attacking with the Farika spawn. I guess he could just kind of lightly block, but on the flip side, my Venomous Hierophant is going to do so. A little bit of a stalemate going on here. I wonder what his one card in play is. I don't know that I have... Do I have any card drawn here? I'm not sure that I do. So, I think he's probably got Exile and Enchantment. Which, I guess getting rid of that Banishing Light would be pretty good. He's looking at creatures. Oh, okay. Yeah, that kind of sucks a little bit, but... At some point, I wonder if he's just going to get impatient and start sending stuff. I mean, I am a little bit behind on life at this point, so... And I don't have many answers. Just trying to think of what I built into the deck. I know I have one more Merchant. I've got a couple more Marauders. So, I mean, if I got those out, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 10, I mean, 21 to 15 could kind of change that life total around. Yeah, if he's got a way to take care of the Hierophant, that would potentially suck. But again, okay. He's finally bringing something. So, we definitely will block that. I don't know if red-white has any way to get rid of anything that's great. Okay. This becomes a bigger creature. 5/6, it's harder for him to deal with. And just be able to play this guy for days. And once I get Oracle, then I could start really moving with my spawn, but I can't afford that at this point be taken out. So what do I have? Do I have Faithful End? I have a you know what I mean. So I have a couple pieces of removal for his Oracle. But like I said, once that gets going, put a Sentinel's Eye on that and start going with a 6/7. He could maybe, trade out the Warden for that. But again, being able to bring that guy back in, that's our play. Is hopefully he doesn't have another flicker, and we can get rid of his Oracle. I mean, even as a 6/7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, he can easily pump the Oracle. Probably really only trades out creatures for it. And he's probably willing to make that change. So he's thinking about something. What I need to be thinking about is 14 cards in deck. I've got a couple removal plays. If he's running flickers, again, that could really hurt us, but we need to get rid of that thing, so. Hmm. Interesting. I always wonder about the online tactics too. Like, okay, do you think that you're gone? And so then maybe I send some stuff and really on the play they were watching. So that's gonna pass his turn. What? How many timeouts do you get? Hmm. Which I'm not opposed to. I was in a place where I was disconnecting, and it felt like it would be nice if the game could recognize if you disconnect. Um, Not manually connected, but like if your internet went out. So what happens here on those? He just loses? It doesn't even pass turn to me? I mean, I guess he knows his deck better than me, but if I got rid of that, then with the Farika spawn in the eye, 6/7, he'd be able to trade right away with one. I bring that back in, I kill another token, and then he's really hurting. So maybe he just kind of looked at it from that play. But anyways, that's 2 wins. Um, we'll definitely take them, and we'll come back later to go for our third win. Oh, and one of these days I'll trade in my 86 rares and 36 mythic rares to make a good deck. All right, thanks for watching.